Hi everyone, it's me, Redditon Green here, bringing you another episode of Spyro Enter the Dragonfly here. This episode, along with the episode afterwards, are going to be commentated after recording due to the fact that my commentary apparently didn't record during the time of playing this. So for now, what you need to know is that we currently are trying to save Farmer Bill's cows from the big barn from these large space riptocs, and they're super weird. So yeah, fun times ahead. It's already difficult enough to commentate during playing the game, but afterwards is just pretty impossible at this point. Case in point, mic test every single time you create a new, recording.
Glad to meet you.
Have you seen any of my cows?
So, Farmer Dean, eh? Scarecrow! And I burn it to death. Ha 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 ha. I mainly use the electric breath around here, mainly because it's the more useful breath. I get hit there. Jeez. Electric breath is used here to activate those electric pillar thingies. Also, frustrating bubble mechanics.
Hey, it's midnight.
Anyways, those pylons there need to be activated with your electric breath, and that is why I had it for a majority of the time. Also, for some reason, I thought it would be more effective against the space riptocs. Goody. Nothing really much to say on the part of how I play the game, but I really can't speed up the gameplay. Otherwise, I risk cutting out some really good parts or missing some stuff that might help people. Derp, 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 derp. I do actually do a pretty good job of collecting all the gems in this level for once. Although I do end up having to look around for a gem that I couldn't find, but thankfully I don't take as long as I did, excuse me, as I did in episode 3. So there we go. I keep running into things. It's happening way too much. I think Spyro's got brain damage at this point. And now here comes a momentary waste of time where I just sit on the UFO thinking that it's going to disappear and do something. I think I'll speed it up starting now. And there we go. Okay, now as far as the whole episode goes, it's gonna be fairly straightforward. Just keep moving forward as all the other levels entail. However, this one does seem to have some interesting sort of mini games. One of which is platforming, and the other of which is an annoyingly difficult to maneuver UFO, which you have to play twice. Bzz. I didn't get that fairy, I just realized it. Glad I didn't die, otherwise that would have been problematic here. Jeez, after recording those episodes with my roommate Thrift, it's sort of boring. Just sitting here and commentating on my own. I don't really have much to do. Just gonna sit here and stare at my fish, maybe. Then again, that probably wouldn't be too entertaining for you. Oh dear, it looks like we're coming up to a loading screen. Just... Okay, give me a sec. Alright, there we go. Had to cut out a loading screen.
There's a space riptop holding that Dragonfly hostage. If you activate all the platforms around the tower by
Oh
jumping
no,
on
this one.
them, it'll lower the tower down so you can rescue it.
This is a very interesting sort of minigame. Precision platforming isn't exactly my thing. Which is good if which wouldn't be too bad if it weren't for the fact that I'm playing a platforming game right now. Oops. May have to fast forward a bit past some failures of mine, like this one. Goody. So you have to start from the beginning whenever you fail. I'll just fast forward to where I was. Okay? Alright, there we go. That won't be the first time I'll have to fast forward, because this overall isn't too fun to watch me considerably backtrack. I also didn't know how to do the head dive move, so that's good. So essentially what you want to do here is you want to hit the 2 buttons on either side to get to the next level. Also, when I fast forward, there appears to be like a little blip of something. I'm not sure. It's probably what survived of the of my original commentary for this episode. So just try not to mind it too much, at least. And there we go. The next level from now on is going to be hitting pylons with lightning breath. This is fairly easy as the platforms are pretty big and not too difficult since they're pretty close together. But then come the green platforms, and oh dear, I am a fail with this. Up. Oh, fail. Fast forward. Well, there we go. Back to where I was, because I made the silly mistake of trying to do a glide jump instead of just doing the normal jump, which does work, oddly enough. Oh man, was I really this super slow? But I got the trick down. There we go, gotta wait for the last one. And there it is. It's lowered. So now we gotta defeat the Riptalk inside, and there we go! Like that, we have beaten this thing.
Well, that's the spirit. Purple dragon sure has some spunk. Now, here's a dragonfly for you, son.
Yay!
Hey, it's Rickshaw.
The things that I busted in the other mini game. There's actually no reason for you to continue playing this. Oh, loading screen. Here we go. Alright, there we go. Now then, onwards and upwards. Now there's a ladder over there. And on top of it is a silly dragonfly. It just doesn't do anything.
Hey, it's Laurent.
Laurent. Anyways. from there, let's continue onwards, which of course I do. Oh goodness, I have a terrible habit of being hit by the beams, and it is not good for my health. Thankfully, I don't think there should be too many fails left for me to experience. At least I sure hope not. I am a very fail-filled person, but next episode should be the one where I should have to fast forward a lot, because of gem hunting and all that. Also, I learned the trick to avoiding the beams, apparently. Jumping. Who knew? So, ultimately, over the whole course of this LP, at least as far as I've gotten, I've pretty much learned quite a lot. First of all, always do test recordings, and make sure to have backup saves should they be needed. And oh my god, space cows! Space cows, my one weakness! Anyways. Second, mic checks are a thing. Please have them, otherwise you will be in so much trouble later on, like I am. Goody. Third, always make sure that you have an awesome friend whom you can be yourself around, because this ensures that if you ever record with them, those recordings will probably be the best in your opinion, which they are. The recordings that I did with my roommate and best friend, Thrift, have been the best recordings, I feel, because we're really entertaining, and it's awesome, even though we got frustrated at one point having to re-record another episode about 3 times. But don't worry. From now on, it's pretty simple. I can't keep all the original footage to this, though, because my computer unfortunately does not have too much memory. So I do have to delete some of the original footage. But you guys don't mind that, because the footage that you guys have to watch is stuff that I've already made, so I can delete that old footage since nothing can come of it. You know what, after this whole Let's Play is done, I might do like a highlights video of some of the better moments from this Let's Play. I'm really looking forward to being able to do that, so I'm going to keep pushing forward. Once October hits, which is once the date for the charity stream hits, I'll be going from this daily regimen to a weekly one. Hopefully that shouldn't persuade me into slowing down or even stopping this LP. Probably not, since I'm rather enjoying this. But I definitely could use the encouragement, since I'm not sure if this will be fruitful in bringing about any enjoyment. I do enjoy making videos, don't get me wrong, I enjoy playing video games and talking and such, and trying to be entertaining. Keyword try. But ultimately, it amounts to nothing if all my videos are going to do is sit on my channel. So having people who tell me like, yeah, these videos are actually pretty good, or helping give me advice, those would be the best. Even then, even if all you can do is like or subscribe or comment, even then I would feel like, hey, people are actually watching my videos, this is awesome. So anyways, up here comes my least favorite mini game of this place, which is the UFO one. See you there. Wow, those loading screens take a long time.
I'm glad you're here. I just knew there was something suspicious about this farm. Space cows are everywhere, and now a big UFO is coming to abduct Farmer Dill's cows.
Oh no. Why is there a UFO? I don't know. All I know is that it's really difficult to control. Unfortunately, this UFO, it automatically goes forward. So when you move around the control stick, you're essentially moving like up, left. You're moving around in like a circular formation, sort of. Where like forwards is up and down is, and backwards is down. You just need to use X and circle and square. You just need to use, or is it circle and square? Because, no, you need X, circle, and square. X activates your tractor beam, square allows you to go faster, and circle shoots. So triangle button is useless. So the first time you play through this is gonna be okay. It's the second time that makes me hate it. Also, these cows are silly. Let go of the cow! Now, unfortunately, to catch the cow, you need to hold down X until the cow starts to go up your tractor beam, and wait until your cow reaches your ship. As I hopefully demonstrate. There we go. And after that, all you have to do is hit X, and the cow will drop. Cow is twerking! And just drop them in the corral. There's an icon in the corner that will tell you that the cows are being abducted. You don't want the cows to be abducted. You don't want your cows to be abducted. You want to shoot the UFO when it tries to abduct your cows, and then put those cows in the corral. Because for some reason the aliens can't get into the corral. I don't know. Alright, I gotta stop now. Bye, peoples.